Hey, Real Green Ninja here. I do apologize. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video simply because we've been really busy here at Real Green working on some new and interesting things. In fact, one of those things is something we're going to be talking about today, and that is Service Assistant 5, or what we like to call it, SA5. Now, the first thing I want to mention is SA5 is a website. You log into the website just like you would your bank. Once you get logged in, you can pull work, you can post work, you can put in payments, you can do statements. Again, you can pretty much do all your normal stuff like you do in SA4. Now, the thing is that we do recommend using Chrome for now only because that's what developers are developing it in. But if you have an internet-connected device with Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, or even for your Apple users, Safari, you can log into the website and do things. It's just if you're not using Google Chrome, sometimes you might get some weird word wrapping, or you might have to resize the window to see a button. But like I said, as long as you have an internet-connected device, you can pretty much log in and do stuff from almost anywhere. Now, that being said, once you get signed up for SA5, you will be given a website. Right now, I'm using my test data so that way I can play around with things and show you guys stuff without messing anybody's real data up. But you will be given a website as well as login information, which is pretty much your Service Assistant login info. But the thing is that once you get your website and log in, you'll see how much more intuitive and easier it is to get around and do stuff. So when you first log in, you'll be presented with what's called your dashboard. Now, the dashboard is going to have some notifications. It's letting me know I have 6 unread call logs that are either assigned to me or they're assigned to someone whose calls I'm looking at. I have some payment entries, some production entries, things I just need to remember. I got to get those things posted or figure out why they haven't been posted yet. Down here, we have a couple quick access buttons like searching for a customer, adding customer, just quick ways of getting to important and most commonly used areas of software. Now, these buttons also exist up here at the top in what's called the navigation bar. To me, the navigation, the ability to get around is so much easier. It's so much more intuitive simply because in SA4, and again, don't get me wrong, I love SA4. It's very, very good software, but if you want to do an installment invoice, you're clicking activity, you're clicking installment charge, you're clicking installment invoices. If you want to do a monthly invoice, you're hitting print, invoices, monthly invoices. So it's a couple different areas of the software you have to go to do very similar things. Now, what they did is they took all those similar things and put them under one menu. So if I want to do invoices, anything involving invoices, I click my invoices button up there, and you'll see there's all the buttons involving invoices. My regular invoices, my monthly invoices, my installment invoices, and Route Loose Works down there too, because that involves work that you've printed out. So like I said, the ability to find things and get places is a lot easier. In fact, let's say I wanted to add a new zip code to my database. I can come up here and click the settings button. Once I click on it, there's actually a search field in the upper right corner. I type in the word zip, and there it is. I click in there and I can add zip codes. So like I said, it's easy to get around. Not everything has been moved over to SA5 yet. There are some utilities like Visual Route Designer, the Do Not Call List import. Again, tools that people use maybe once every year or two or never even touched at all. So they are focusing on the day-to-day stuff. So if you do currently have SA4, you won't immediately lose access to SA4 because you will still have access. It's just you're going to access it a slightly different way if you had a local install as opposed to a hosted install. But for the most part, like I said, once you get SA5, you'll see how much easier it is to use. The biggest complaint I have is just getting familiar with where stuff is. All our support technicians are taking SA5 calls. We've all been trained in SA5. Again, there are a few new things that we may have to do a little research on, but for the most part, do support calls just like you did with SA4. Now, one thing I also do want to mention too is that if you want to add a customer or if you want to add a job, they have introduced a new thing called a wizard. So when I click my add a customer button up here, you'll see it actually takes me to a page where it has step-by-step screens so I can make sure I'm getting all the information I need to get in there. So like I said, the ability to do things is a lot more intuitive, a lot easier to get to. If you've taken any of those trainees courses, those online courses that we're developing for SA5, a lot of that information is actually located in the help file. We're constantly getting more stuff in the help file all the time. And the help file is just this button over here on the left-hand side, what they call a sidebar, and you click on it, it'll open up a new tab, and you'll see there's different topics. So that way you don't have to take the whole course over again if you're looking for something particular. But like I said, again, we're trying to make this a lot easier for you guys to use, a lot more in your face, and just, like I said, I'm just so excited about this new version of software. Again, I love SA4. Now, as far as getting SA5, that is something you'll have to talk to our sales department about simply because they're releasing it in waves. They're not giving it to everyone all at once. If they were to do that, we'd probably never go home on tech support. And that's not because things are wrong. It's just because, again, a lot of people are learning where things are. It's easy to find stuff, but there are some times you might have to get a little bit of help or whatever. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, that's what my job is. That's what we're here for. So I hope you enjoyed that sneak peek and you guys have yourself a wonderful day.